In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Houston Texans. We've reached the halfway mark of the regular season. A lot of work left to do as we're away in Week 9. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Running for the first time with a Tennessee rookie. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little face?
A hundo, partner. 100%.
And to do it on the ground to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the four-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders nothing.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10.
Here we go, Scott.
The first carry here for Ashton Genty. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
He was tackled at the 26.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Another give here to Genty. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
70. 70. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos. Mustang 19. Ready.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
That's taken on the 7. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. And it's incomplete. Went deep into the bag of tricks there on 2nd down. Probably expect something a little more conventional here on 3rd.
3rd down and 11.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, 19.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Texans set to punt. James sets a return. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Signaling fair catch, and he takes it in at the 37.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Pack. Pack to 60. Pack.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
Genty, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to Genty. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st down, Las Vegas.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Reload. Reload. Go. Steady.
They give left side to Genty. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
1st down. Play action. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. A nice gain and a 1st down there, Brock, on the throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
Now, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Let's go.
Genty can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, it did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Start.
Quick throw left side, complete. And they'll stand him out and sit him down at the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Ready.
Throwing now off the play action. He rolls to his right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
70. 70, Timberwolves.
This is Genty. He's not going to get there. Doesn't make the end zone. That's short. So they're going to turn it over as 4th and goal fails.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
They'll run here on 1st down. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They're going to try and throw it here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
There's one that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
And he gets it away from his end zone. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, Crash, Cowboy 80. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. That one's complete, right side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Ready, set.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready. 19-18. Go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Hits it through the middle. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Hey. 70 Lions. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check smash, check smash. Ready, right?
Pitch play to Genty. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
Taking down at the 14-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Pass the 50.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're back and excited to start this second quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points.
Ready.
He's going to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 3.
Man in motion here.
19 tight, 19 tight.
To the air on third and long. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that'll bring up fourth down. The Raiders settling for 3 as they send the field goal unit out. From the left hash, about 31 yards out.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
70 line.
Starting this drive with a design run. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Come on, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Here's a design run. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. This time he's looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And the stop is made at the 32, so give him almost enough for a new set of downs.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle. Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
To throw here on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Shut up, Nike, 18. Drop ball 80.
We'll look to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
60 Maverick, go!
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Let's go!
They'll try and punch it in. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans now lead by 10. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
And they're on the 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
36-yard line.
Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards.
Hold the set.
They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. They'll run here following the penalty. And he gets a feel on the plunge forward.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go now. 18.
Throwing on seconds. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. Can't dig him out from deep on their own side. He's stopped inside the 10.
At their own 7-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Dropping back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Finds a seam down the middle. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders chop some of the lead off before the half. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
You know, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Raiders 10.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Johnson now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. He'll work against the blitz. He throws a bullet deep to the right side.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He put everything he had into this one. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
The coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Ready. Hey, check that. Street. Panther 11.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That's a downfield work in the left. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Hawk 70. Warriors 70. 18, Pioneers. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. Ready?
Working on first down. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Raiders first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Setting up to throw.
Vegas first
He
down.
beams one deep right side. Oh my. It's intercepted in the end zone. And the Texans will start with it in the fourth after an interception to end the quarter.
Texans take over first and
Well, that's
10
it right there.
at their
That's
own
the resilience
20-yard
and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. Instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
First and 10 at the 40-yard
I'll tell you what, Kay,
line.
one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down.
40-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. He's trying to go deep again. This is caught inside the 15. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. So no mistake in that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans push their lead to 18. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Come on. 18 Cardinals. Under 80. Under 19 Lions.
Throwing from the gun here. Absolutely fires this one right side. He's got it at the 30. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans push their lead to 18.
35. Raiders 17.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
At their own 34-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll throw to start the drive. Connects on the crosser. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Raiders 1st down.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Dragon 60. Ready?
And throw here on 1st. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
It's 2nd down.
Dragon 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing off the play fake. Caught. Nice gain left side. And he's down to almost, actually going to give him the 30 here.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And a Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Hey, Chris. 19 tight. 19 tight.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. That one's cut along the left sideline. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders start the 2nd half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel like the whole sideline gets deflated, but I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams, and you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is, so making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger. Let's go now. Let's go.
dodged the tackle. Nice cut. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans make it a 3-possession game. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans go up by 19.
Texans 42, Raiders 23.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. This return starts at the 5. Oh, and he eats the hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Well, come out throwing. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Kate, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the 3rd sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation. Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do is keep...
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play, because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
All right, on to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
3rd and long for him here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. It connects on the deep shot. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Trap 60, trap 60. 79 Broncos.
Pass play on 1st and 10. He's looking deep once again. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
It's his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offensive line fast. 3rd down from the gun. Into traffic, complete. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Las Vegas.
They are throwing it again. He's going to push one deep down the right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Dragon 60. Ready.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Texans closing in, and they get to him. Forcing a hurry up here. 19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11. 69 Warriors, 70. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18. Check out. From the gun on 3rd down. had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Arian Smith. So that brings up 4th and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
The Raiders settling for 3 as they send the field goal unit out. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they get a smidgen closer as it's down to 16.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
48-yard line.
Go!
Back-to-back carries here. This great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
1st and 10.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
They give it to him again. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll throw, 3rd and long. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Out comes the field goal team for the Texans. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And make this a 19.3 score advantage.
Kate, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Returning it from the 4. Making some progress here. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter.
Okay, great.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground with Genty. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be second down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Let's go now.
They've got a man in motion. Here's the backup. First throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
To the air on third and long. Complete beyond the marker. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. And off to Genty. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Offense in the hurry up here.
18
Las Vegas, first down. First and goal.
Mustang 19.
At the 9-yard line.
Dragon 60. Ready.
In the red zone on first. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And step one towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. At the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunky yards here on second and goal. Cut near the goal line. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for third and goal.
Stop it.
They're going to run it with Genty. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Put the body on the line for his team. He lays out and gets it. Wow, that gets him the 2 points. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready.
They go play action on first down. He lofts one deep, center of the field. He intercepts it. this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
Another carry for him. And that one doesn't give him much, giving maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Nick Bosa on the stop. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Pass play now. Throw is caught. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Move the chain! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Going ground on 1st and goal. And he's over the line and in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans have likely locked up the win right there. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return coming from the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Raiders just about ready for this one. And it's 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Intercepted. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. His charge towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to the well again. Keeps away from one. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans put up even more points in a win. They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead.
Raiders 34.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Ready.
First play is going to be a give to Jency. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on second down.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Here we go. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronx. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go now.
Here he goes, third and long. He has the first over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Well, third and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Raiders hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out.
Ready.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Get it. Ready.
Gets it again to Mitchell. And he's brought down after a short gain. Through the pace here as the clock continues to run.
On the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 47-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
19 tight. 70. 65 catch.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on fourth down. That gets them the first.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
70 Lions. 8 track. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
To throw here on first down. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he sails that one over the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. So second down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this third down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
60. Ready.
Throw here, third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack.
This overwhelming pressure in these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this fourth down.
70, 19, 70, Buffalo 18.
Fourth down. Pass coming. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders make it an 18-point game.
Raiders 41.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Texans get on this kick, and that should do it for this game. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
Okay, ready?
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Head to 60. Head to 60. Ready.
Hands off to the back. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's the handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch as they pick up a 6th consecutive victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.